Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a review of the YJ Sulong. Now this is the newest cube from YJ. They also have something called the Qilong, which I'll be reviewing in the next video. But let's check out the box real quickly. I'm not going to go too in depth. YJ Yongzhon Sulong, Chinese mech, mechanism more, some stuff, and yeah. I know you guys don't care, but for the completeness of the video, I'm going to do it anyways. Pamphlet. I haven't actually opened these, and I'm not going to. Cube. So, first impressions, the stickers are really good. These stickers are usually the YJ Mo U shades that you usually get on, let's say, your typical, let me get real quickly, your typical Mo U Wei Long. Sorry, I had to go get it, but yeah. So, let's just get into first turns. Now, it's not really first turns, but yeah, I have played with this and lubed this a little bit. So yeah, I haven't tensioned this because I felt like the cube was okay tensioned, but the first impressions, or not right now, but like the turning right now, it feels really bubbly and smooth. It reminds me of older style cubes, such as the F2. And since I have the F2 here, I might as well do a size comparison with it. And it seems a tad bit smaller, about 56 millimeters, but I can't really tell. But yeah, so it feels like a bubbly F2, but with it feels like a bubbly F2, but more free because it has rounded pieces. So it just basically feels like an F2, to be honest. But it feels like an F2, but with better corner cutting, if I per se. So yeah, it also has when you just turn one layer, it feels really smooth. But when you start turning a bunch of layers, or like doing an alg or something, that bumpiness just goes away and it's just completely smooth, which I quite enjoy. So I'm going to go into the corner cutting real quickly because it's cube, so yeah. Let's try 45, and it takes a little bit of jiggling, but it'll go. Yeah, it catches. Mine's a little loose, so but if you tighten it, it should be 45. My reverse, let's try that out. 2/3, and yeah, just about 2/3 of a QB. You know, your typical corner cutting. It's average corner cutting, so you don't have to worry about it being bad or good. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the mech real quickly. So let's get on to that. So this is an edge, and this is a corner. So I don't want to lose my orientation. Actually, it doesn't matter, but since it's a 3x3. I'm going to compare the pieces quickly to an F2. So, if you look here, there's not much difference between this and the F2, except for, you know, this part right here. Since the F2 was an earlier cube, they had to make it kind of like the block design of the Rubik's brand. But if we shave that all off, to shave this top part off and leave the corner base here, it's pretty much an F2. And this is obviously more rounded here than here. Although the F2 can reverse corner cut, which is shocking. And this edge is also pretty much like the F2. Just look at it. It's pretty much the F2. This arch is more noticeable here. A little bit of lube. Arch is more noticeable here, or noticeable here than here. It's a bit bright, but as you can see, it's not as noticeable there than here. And also, if you remove the torpedo, they look pretty much the same. Just look at it. So I think this cube is pretty much like an F2, and I think it turns a lot better than an F2 because of the rounded pieces and the rounded center. So I'm gonna show you the center right here. I'm gonna show you the center of an F2. I forgot to show you that, guys. Sorry. Now centers are a bit different. If you look here, this is the F2. Or not the F2, this is the Sulong, sorry. And this is the F2. So there is a bit of a difference. But I feel that this cube is very similar to the F2. and I'm not complaining because it turns better. It feels better than F2 because obviously I've been saying this over and over, but the pieces have been more rounded than the F2, as you can see. The holes here, and then the holes here. So yeah, let me leave in the comment if you think anything different, but I feel like it's pretty much like an F2, but just with rounded pieces again. So I'm just gonna do a solve real quickly because some of the pieces may be mixed up, and then I'll get to the final thoughts of the review after I'm done. Yeah, I have an edge piece. So yeah, so overall, what do I think? This is overall, what do I think? It's a really good cube, but there is a problem I've had with it. The only problem I've had with it is just, I don't know. I've been not getting good times on it. I have no idea why. I think the cube's really good, but I've been solving a bunch of it, and I've gotten like 1 second slower with it. But maybe I just have to get used to it because it is a new feel. Usually I do better on my F2 than this, which is weird. So, I don't know. But, it may be just me, but if you guys like smooth, bumpy cubes, you will definitely like this one. And also, the price is definitely an attraction to this cube. It's around $6 to $7. I got mine from Wallbuys. Mine was like $5, so it was really cheap, and it was free shipping, so even better. So yeah, guys, this cube is $5 to $7 range, so it's a really cheap cube, and if you don't like it, you really didn't lose anything, and you can mod it into something. It's a good modding cube because it's so blocky. Well, not blocky, but like the pieces are pretty solid. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing wrong with this cube. I mean, except for my inconsistency of times with this. But yeah, cheap price, turns pretty well, corner cuts pretty averagely, and yeah, you can, I'll leave the description on where you can get it from the cubicle.us or Wallbuys. Before I leave here, I'm going to do a solve. Also, I want to mention before I do the solve that I haven't had any pops on this cube yet, even though with these loose tensions, like here's how loose it is. That's pretty loose tension. Yeah, so I haven't had any pops with this. I forgot to mention that, but yeah. Hope you guys watch till the end because I just mentioned there's no pops. But yeah, so, or I haven't had any at least. So yeah. Man, I'm so out of practice. I haven't solved in such a long time. Yeah, COLL. Yeah, that was one of my COLLs I knew. So yeah, guys, that's a review for the YJ Sulongs. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Please subscribe for some more videos. I have 2 more cubes I'm going to review, and I hope to get them out pretty soon. So yeah, bye guys.